know you're all clamoring to find out, is the Elon Musk versus Mark Zuckerberg cage fight really still on? Well, not according to the Meta CEO. He wrote on Threads this weekend, quote, "I think we can all agree Elon isn't serious and it's time to move on. I offered a real date. Dana White offered to make this a legit competition for charity. Elon won't confirm a date. Then he says he needs surgery and now asks to do a practice round in my backyard instead."
The post continued, "If Elon ever gets serious about a real date and official event, he knows how to reach me. Otherwise, time to move on. I'm going to focus on competing with people who take the sport seriously." Zuckerberg's post came just days after Elon took to Twitter to share some of the details of the fight, which he apparently is preoccupied with planning rather than training for. Should it happen, it will take place in an epic location in Italy. I think he wanted it in the Colosseum. Elon also said all proceeds will go to veterans and pediatric hospitals in Italy. So Elon actually released screenshots of his texts with Mark about this, and I know most people watching, I think, have warmer views toward Elon than toward Zuckerberg, which I understand. But from the screenshots that Elon himself shared of their conversation, Zuckerberg is completely correct. Zuckerberg was like, "Okay, let's do this. Here's a date. Let's do it." And then Elon was like, "Actually, I have to have surgery." And then he said, "Hey, I'm going to be in your neighborhood. Could we do a practice round in your backyard?"
Yeah, that feels like you're trying to suss out the competition.
Like, no.
To see if you want to renege or not. Like, if you're going to do it, do it. What are you practicing for exactly?
Again, Zuckerberg is an automaton. He takes everything very seriously. He takes his jujitsu very seriously. Mm-hmm. I think he plays like Minecraft. He probably has, ants working in an ant colony or something. His house is probably just full of ant colonies. You know what I mean? He's serious about things.
Yes. Look.
So you can't. So Elon's level, let's do it. Wait, no, let's do it at the Coliseum. That'd be cool. No, I would just want to come by and swing it. It's just these two have such a different vibe. They're never going to.
Yeah, you can kind of see it in how their companies came to be as well. Like Elon Musk was born into a lot of money. He bought a tech company. You can say that he put a lot into it, and he's a great businessman, and without him, the company wouldn't have flourished. Mm-hmm. But he's someone who doesn't have any hard tech engineering background. He has largely been kind of managing these things as opposed to kind of drilling down, innovating, coming up with ideas, and coming up with new tech. Mark Zuckerberg was literally a 20-year-old college student who, as a gag, invented an app that had kind of unforeseeable financial applications that enabled him to drop out of school as a sophomore and create a $1 billion empire. So, I mean, these are the kind of dedication and push glasses up.
Musk is theatrical and performative and wants a crowd.
Zuckerberg gets it done.
Yeah.
He puts his head down and he gets it done.
It's like The Prestige. It's like, which you didn't see. You have to watch The Prestige next. Okay. She finally saw Oppenheimer, which we were just discussing. But it's the Hugh Jackman's magician character is more like Elon. Christian Bale's magician character is more like Zuckerberg. Anyway, neither here nor there.
And people have been making these comparisons not just with respect to their intellect or prowess as entrepreneurs, but in terms of their actual physical statistics. So there have been comparisons. Zuckerberg's only 39. Elon is 51. Elon has the height advantage at 6'1" to Zuckerberg's 5'9", and a significant weight advantage. I don't know how they're getting these numbers. Whatever. But in terms of money, Zuckerberg loses to Elon Musk with a mere $100 billion net compared to $245 billion for Elon Musk. I'm sure those have gone up and down. And in terms of their fighting styles, as you've pointed out, Zuckerberg is a Brazilian jiu-jitsu guy. Musk is a karate, taekwondo, and judo guy. I'm not expert enough to understand how those particular kinds of martial arts stack up against each other. But I think a lot of us would have liked to have seen it. Or at least if we're going to be talking about it for months, I would like that talk to have ended an actual fight.
And it's the will they, won't they? They won't.
They won't. I mean, and this people were taking Zuckerberg's choice to finally not tweet about this, but thread about this. I don't know.
Whatever they do there. Well, you don't tweet about it either. You X about it and you thread about it.
Oof, woof. What a world we live in.
You forget about it.
That's the timeline I want. Yeah, but that he's fed up. It felt like people were saying this is one of the only times that someone who is on Musk's level actually treated him the way that so many people feel about him, which is that it's a lot of bluster. he was dismissive of him. Zuckerberg was dismissive of him. And most people can't be dismissive of Musk, one, because he runs his own app. He has a huge following. There are a lot of people who are huge fans of his that are not going to be critical of him no matter what he does. But here comes someone with similar stature with his own app who has the text messages, who is speaking kind of the truth of the situation, which is, I put my money where my mouth is. I, by every indication, was ready to go. And Musk cannot hide behind all these excuses forever. And people were enjoying it because it seemed like one time where Musk was actually dealt a blow of a peer and maybe felt it.
Yeah. My verdict is that if you have not practiced jiu-jitsu and you're going to fight someone who's a jiu-jitsu master, you're going to lose.
Is he really a jiu-jitsu master?
Well, I don't know if he is or not, but
we're just assuming because of his discipline in other arenas that he would.
I would not want to fight Mark Zuckerberg. I've said this before. I don't want to fight anyone. I'm a take-haver, not
even
a physical
for
person.
Cherry,
You can throw like a pie at me or something. Can't we? We got to fight. We got to fight. Yeah, no, it's not happening.
And so what was the plan was really, I did see some memes going around about the Coliseum. I didn't know how serious that plan was.
So I don't know. But if this so happens, my wife and I are taking a trip to Italy later next month. You're going to have a guest host here for a number of days. We never go on vacation, finally doing it. Going to Italy, staying in Rome. And it would be fantastic if this so happened to be organized and happened at the Coliseum while I was there. And I could go see a fight in the Coliseum.
They couldn't possibly let people
I mean,
there was
just a news story where some kid like put a heart, and that person won't see the light of day for 100 years now.
I didn't realize I wasn't supposed to carve my name on this priceless artifact.
Lions are going to be tearing him apart in the Coliseum next.
Right. So even if it were in the Coliseum, like play out how that would look. It would be to a silent non-audience because you don't want to ruin the building. I would presume they would put some lighting or scaffolding, but that also seems like a kind of a preservation
During
nightmare.
my last trip to Italy in the 11th grade, no, we didn't go to the Coliseum that time. We did when I was in 6th grade. So I don't remember whether you can actually sit in it or when you tour it. I don't know.
I don't think you can. I went after college.
There's not a lot of
ritualistic
bloodshed there anymore.
And we were so close, to having a little bit of a drop of the old school purity back in the building.
Are you not entertained? More rising after this.